is actually a super dangerous job. Firefighters get a call for help from a car repair shop. When they show up, car mechanic nearly gets flattened by 2 cars. The team leader sees that the car on the stand is about to fall, so he tells the others to stabilize it right away. Another team grabs an airbag and places it under the car, but the stand starts to give way, and the car drops a little more. It's getting way too risky, so he orders the team to start inflating the airbag now. As the bag lifts the car, there's finally some space. The mechanic starts breathing easier. The deputy is just about to pull him out. The car stand suddenly breaks. The whole car drops down. Luckily, the car lands in a triangle shape with the other car. There's just enough space for the deputy to avoid getting crushed. He ends up trapped between the 2 cars, but he's safe. The crew quickly drags the mechanic out. His chest is badly hurt from the pressure, so they rush him to the hospital.
What's happening to me? Someone help me! Get this thing off!
The firefighters rolled up fast, but the guy's hand was still out of control, slapping the hell out of his own face. The medic tells the captain this is actually a super rare neurological disorder. It's called alien hand syndrome, usually triggered by extreme stress. So the captain sends in the heavy hitters, Buck and Eddie, because, obviously, biceps solve everything. But surprise, the man was weirdly strong. He went straight for Buck's neck, choking him like it was a WWE match. The captain jumped in and managed to free Buck, but poor Eddie caught the worst of it.
It's not me!
It's me!
Jim sees what's going down and doesn't even hesitate. Comes in with that sweet sedative jab like a pro. Finally, the hand chills out. Seriously, these guys need a raise and a group hug. Buck rolled in a coffin.
Good Lord, Buck. What is that?
Turns out, to make the fire station's Halloween party extra spooky, Buck had specially ordered a mummy prop.
Who wants to be my next patient?
Not me.
After braving a series of haunted challenges, the kids finally stood before the mummy. The candy was right there, but none of them dared to take it. Buck tried to reassure them it was just a dummy.
I don't like his arm.
Buck tried to reassure them it was just a dummy, and reached out to bend its arm.
Are those worms?
I think they're tendons.
Tendons?
Oh my God, he's real! He's real! He's real! He's real! He's real!
The police arrived soon after and sent the mummy off for forensic analysis. A car nearly gets crushed by a massive truck. Firefighters manage to pull it out, but then one of them hears something. A sound is coming from inside the car. He calls over another guy for help. They pry open the crushed roof, but there's nothing inside. Did he hear wrong? He keeps listening. Lifts a blanket. There's a boy. They get him out onto a stretcher and call for an ambulance, but it's gonna take 15 minutes. The boy is running out of time, so the firefighter thinks fast.
I'm at State and 37th. I got a little boy here in bad shape.
We can be there in 2 minutes.
Firefighter keeps him talking, tells him to hang on. Don't give up. And finally, the medics arrive. They jump into action. The boy starts breathing again. He's alive. Firefighters rushed in to put out the fire, but ended up trapped inside the garage. They tried chopping down the garage door with axes, but little did they know, the owner was a security system researcher. The whole garage was built with special materials, fireproof, theft-proof. Even a fly couldn't sneak in. Outside, the other firefighters had no choice but to pull out a chainsaw and start cutting the door. With the garage locked and the fire spreading in the next room, the temperature inside kept rising. They had to escape fast. After searching everywhere, they finally found a car jack in the trunk, but even placing it right in the middle of the door, the garage wouldn't budge. They tried smashing a window with a hammer, but nope, the windows were reinforced too. No way through. Then, one firefighter had a bright idea. The windows were strong, but what about the walls? Sure enough, after a few hits, a huge hole opened up in the wall. They quickly connected a hose and started putting out the fire. The flames were out, but the trapped firefighters were barely holding on. The heat had drained their strength. That's when they spotted the water heater. They had one last wild idea. If they combined a spark igniter with gasoline from a car, they could create an explosion big enough to blast open the garage door. With their last bit of energy, they built a makeshift explosive. The door blew open, and the firefighters made it out alive. The guy had kidnapped a baby, paranoid and jumpy. He thought the cop was after him. When the patrol car passed by, he let out a sigh of relief. Then the firefighters showed up. He came to, and the first thing he did was reach for his gun, but it had slipped under the seat. Panicked, he shoved the door open, grabbed the baby, and made a break for it. Buck stepped in with a friendly smile. The man looked like he was about to cry, but forced a calm voice to comfort the baby. Buck, not buying it, insisted on giving the kid a quick check. That's when the guy snapped.
We're fine!
It's okay, sweet pea. Don't cry.
Jim started putting two and two together. Wasn't this the exact kidnapper Athena had been hunting? Suddenly, the guy dropped the baby and bolted. Buck tackled him to the ground in one clean move. Athena showed up right on time and cuffed him. They popped the trunk and found the baby's mom inside. A firefighter stares at the photos on the wall. He hasn't even been scared by a ghost yet, but a person got him first. 10 minutes ago, the firefighters got a call. 2 people were missing inside this ghost house. Just as they were about to go in, the front door slammed shut.
You made it angry.
As they walked up to the door, it suddenly opened by itself.
The breeze. There is no breeze.
Inside, spiderwebs covered everything. They called out again and again, but no one answered. One firefighter suggested they split up.
That's how they get you. Who's they?
Oh, man, what? Come on!
As soon as they split up, they heard a creepy noise. They opened the door to check. And both fell straight into the basement. No air, no signal. Just as they were wondering how to escape, suddenly, a stranger fell in too. It was the missing person. Meanwhile, upstairs, other firefighters found an old man trapped under a fallen ceiling. They lifted the debris, carried the man out, but when they got outside, their teammates were nowhere to be seen. So, they rushed back inside to find them. Down in the basement, the trapped firefighters banged on the walls, shouting for help. Their teammates heard them. A firefighter swung her axe, again and again, until finally, she broke through and saved all 3.
What the hell happened?
Ghost House got mad and ate us.
Man's leg was trapped under 100 tons of cargo.
Doesn't hurt as much as you think.
After saying that, the man passed out. Firefighters tied his leg up, then brought in an airbag and some wood to support the cargo. But just as they were about to inflate the airbag, an EMT said that if they lifted the cargo now, the blood flow back to the heart could stop the man's heart. To save him, they'd have to amputate his leg. So, the firefighters called in a surgeon. After disinfecting the area, the doctor pulled out a chainsaw from Texas. The man lost one leg, but now he can play Captain Jack. Not sure if that counts as finding good luck in a bad situation.